Alright, you crazy kids. Video 2, the whole portable arcade game project. Just bringing you up to speed. I'm getting ready to start knocking this thing out. I got all the parts and pretty much a plan of what I want to do, and I started getting into it, and I figured I'd slow down and shoot this video in case anybody is actually following this project. So one thing I did is I built my box out of MDF. It's a real lightweight, sturdy board. You can see just solid. It's pitched to match the angles of the arcade cabinet itself when it sits in there. So for example, I'll show you. I went ahead and measured it and put these supports in there. These are just temporary. It's not a good finished look, but as far as lining up the box, as far as the lines, I put these in there. So it's something going. So just to show you, this box fit right in here. Just like so. And if you look, the lines on the sides are pretty smooth as far as the finished look goes, what it's going to look like. So I got that. That's going to be the housing of all the components. I'm going to skin it. I'm going to pick up a sheet of 4x8 for mica tomorrow, and I'm going to skin the whole outside of this box in black Formica. So it'll actually look pretty good. And then I also have Formica left over to do the front of this, maybe the sides, I don't know. But that's the box so far. That's going to be the most important piece, the portable piece. So what goes on top of there is this. Let me back up a little bit. And what you're looking at is the actual deck. And what these clamps are squeezing is a piece of plexiglass that's on there too. You can see. But basically it's an MDF board. I traced out what I want the deck to look like. I'll take it over here. And it's going to go like that for the most part. So step back and look. Now, like I said, this is the plexiglass, which was a pain in the ass. But I traced out the MDF, my platform. I traced out the inside of where the box would be. This would be the inside perimeter of the box underneath it. When you lift it, you can see there's a piano hinge there. So everything's inside the box. And then I systematically plotted where each button was going to go. You know, first player, second player. These will be your coin buttons over there. Your joysticks, housings will go here. And then 6 buttons here, 6 buttons here. I'm going to put right about here a locking mechanism to where you put a key in there, it turns it, it's got a latch. That way this piece stays secure. Because if I was to grab this by 2 hands right now, the lid would flip up. So I need a locking mechanism to keep the lid down. But there is a graphic once the holes are all drilled. There is a graphic that's going to go down over this and underneath the plexiglass. And if you guys are trying to do something like this, so let me give you a heads up. All the videos on YouTube when it comes to cutting plexiglass, it's going to say, you know, tape it down. So both sides are taped. Use a jigsaw. I bought a specialty blade, very fine blade, brand new right out of the box. I made it about 1/3 of the way, and right about here it just popped and shattered. $40 piece of plexiglass. So I went and got another one. Did some more research on it, and I found one guy online, and he says, look, all the videos say use a jigsaw, but he used a Dremel. So I have a Dremel. I guess I put it away already. But I use a Dremel with a cutting wheel on it. And I just sat here and followed the outside of the line and just used the cutting wheel and didn't even think of chipping. And then once I laid it in place, I put a sanding tumbler on the Dremel, and I sanded the edges down smooth. So I don't know if you guys know what T-molding is. That'll be in the next video. But when I put the T-molding on here, it's going to be smooth against the plexiglass. So it's all sanded smooth. As you can see, no slivers, no chips, no nothing. It was very tedious, but don't cut this step short. This is going to be a big part of the finished look once this is all done. So I put 2 buttons in there just to hold the plexiglass in place while I drilled these other ones. I didn't want to drill one hole, plexiglass shift, and then the holes didn't line up. So this is kind of where I'm at. I stopped here to shoot this video. I got T-molding coming today. I got Formica coming tomorrow. Hopefully this weekend I can knock out the rest of the box, get the graphics on, take this film. This is a protective film on the plexiglass. Trust me, it's crystal clear. But hopefully in the next video, the box is done. It's a finished look, and I can tell you what I'm going to do as far as the components and everything that goes on the inside. So if you got any questions or comments, or if you see me heading into a problem that maybe I haven't thought of, post a comment, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.